And welcome to E-Curve. As usual, we go live on air from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. only on KTN Home. And as usual, we have a fantastic panel. Today's only missing one person, but as usual, we'll guarantee you fantastic entertainment throughout the night. My name is Laura Batha, and to my right, I have the very beautiful...
Good evening, guys. My name is Zaitan Ali, and thank you also for tuning in tonight. I'm happy. It's been a long week.
It has been.
Thursday
is when the week comes to an end.
Exactly. But thanks for joining us. The lineup, kama kawaida, it's A1. Yes, you better stay tuned for Spill My Tea, because we have Esther Musila in the building. She's already in studio waiting to come and spill the tea. Also on the event side, we are packed like this, and so many events are coming through as well. And our story is definitely trending and A1. So stay tuned. Right now, it's time for Tea Buzz. Yes, on the first story, Laura.
All right, bed rotting. If it sounds disgusting, it's probably not that bad. Well, this is a term that Gen Z has come up with for something that I think we've all done at some point in our lives. Some people like to say it's a little bit of depression when you're trying to wind down after a busy week. But it's basically when you spend days on end in bed doing passive activities like scrolling through your phone, watching movies, listening to music, whatever it is you can do from your bed, you do not move from there, except maybe to shower if you choose to. I'm assuming those people who decide to bed rot, it's not called rot for no good reason, but basically that's what you do. You sit in bed and sort of like declutter mentally. If you've had a busy week or you're not feeling up to socializing, you just stay in bed for more than no more than 2 days. Because experts say as much as it has its own benefits, staying in bed for more than 2 days can have its own shortcomings. What do you think about bed rotting?
Gen Zs. These are the guys who came up with this.
Yeah,
especially on TikTok.
It's a name, trending, but it's something that people do. I personally have done bed rotting.
Really?
For days on end. Like I usually tell you guys, like after my show on Saturday, I usually leave my house.
You're in the house the whole
on Thursday, yes. Like unless I have something to do in between the week. I'm usually in the house until Thursday. I don't set foot outside my front door. I'm in bed watching movies, TV, bathroom, kitchen, all accessible. It's also because my house is my whole bedroom. But yeah.
But that's some good TLC. For me, I think I'd feel really guilty being in bed the whole day. That's unachokata mgongo, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, when your back is in pain, then you sleep.
And
then you wake up. It's a cycle.
But you're not moving from that bed.
Yes.
Okay, that's boring. Really boring. I can't. I think extroverts are not for that. Mimi ningekuwa nje mahali, nimechoka, nimetembea, nimezurura, nimerudi. So,
I'm personally a fan of bed rotting, but as they've said, no more than 2 days, because after 2 days, it becomes a problem for you physically and, you know, mentally as well. We all need to socialize and feel better about ourselves. I don't know.
This economy, Laura,
just talk to someone, hang out, call your parents. You don't need to spend your whole time in bed.
Yeah. So on to the next story. And we have someone who's been trending for not so famous reasons. That is brand Chira, who was sued actually by Aziad early in the week, and this was because of cyber harassment. So he went online and started harassing Aziad. Akamtusi, akapeana mpaka the number, her own number, phone number, online, and everyone got to have the number, akasikia hizo insults zote, and Aziad was really not so happy about it. So he was even arrested and he was arraigned in court, and he's now out because of 50K cash bail. But what do you think about cyberbullying?
Yeah.
Let's see the clip.
Yeah, you are my African queen. Ooh, Lord, ooh, Lord.
Yeah, so we'll bring back Brand Chira's clip later on in the story. But Laura, what do you think about it?
I personally think people should cut Aziad some slack. I don't know her personally, but it's enough, guys. She's famous because she was dancing on a song, but she's managed to make something out of that little 5 seconds of fame. She's managed to make a brand for herself. She's doing things. She's on the ground. You can see her in the office Monday to Friday as a radio presenter. Her doing brand deals. Her on TikTok endlessly telling you how much footage she's shooting. She's always live. Let's allow people to win. It's okay to feel, and I believe, I say this with a pinch of salt, but jealousy is okay, but you're allowed to want to do better after that. After feeling jealous, move on with your life and aspire for better.
And even Celestine Gashuhi was online and namtetea akisema, honestly, please just give her a break. Sorry. She needs it. And it only gets too much because I feel Brand Chira is doing this because of low self-esteem. Okay, low self-esteem. Pia ana project what he has, what he's feeling inside. Because on that video, you can hear him saying that he doesn't think he's okay mentally, and he feels like he needs advice from people who've been there in the industry, who've tasted fame as well. Na mpaka akasema atakuongea na jealous mwenyewe.
I'm not buying
advice. And I'm like,
I'm not buying it. Social media popularity has become a currency, and bullying people, amassing numbers by being the most vile person, calling other people names, true or not, it's not your place to use other people for clout. Create content, create meaningful content, worthy content, and let your brand speak for itself. Don't bash people and think that is a come up of any sort. Let's do away with mediocre content.
And
completely.
For me, what I felt was wrong is he wasn't even remorseful about what he was doing. Alikuwa mpaka kwa interview, are you remorseful about it? No comment, really.
You saying sorry. I mean, I'm a big advocate of forgiveness, but I'm also a very big advocate of accountability. Where accountability is not present, forgiveness is not necessary. So as I can carry on with her case, I'm in full support of all of that.
Yeah, true. On to the next. And we had someone proposing. A man was proposing to the lover in Mombasa, County 001, at a club called 001 as well. In Ile Sonko, right? Yes, Aki. And everyone was there celebrating it, having a good time. And I was like, Laura, this was a question to you. Where would you want your man to propose to you?
In the house, so we can do rehearsal, and he should ask me about where he wants to propose. Because first of all, it won't surprise me anywhere. I have standards. There's places you cannot imagine. You go to CBD, just behind Martin. How do you call him?
Kimathi Street.
Believe me, it's over. You've fast food joints, and now, first of all, I don't even talk to men who dance in a club. I don't talk to men in clubs. I don't talk to men who breathe.
Have you, let me ask you, have you ever gone to a club with your guy, right?
No.
Why?
That's disgusting. What is he going to do there? Dance?
So you're going to have
shake
a good
his
time.
Body with zero.
No, you're going to
First of all, I don't date dancers.
Yeah.
As a man, if you go to clubs,
go and chill together, have a good time, talk.
We have a good time at home.
Oh, wow.
So I go there where business is happening, where madam wakuwera, if it's late enough, not necessarily the highest bidder, but you know what happens in clubs. I don't feel like this is what the setup you should be having for your relationship, but to each their own. Plus, it's Mombasa. Like, you have the beach, you have
please, beach
the boat.
Whether it was 001 or wamechoka na beach. It's nothing. And it reminds me also, Nana Witi, King Kaka also proposed to Nana Witi at a club called Legend in Rungai. No, ako sawa.
Lejo.
Kumuna tamba Lejo.
Listen.
Yeah. But it gives people pressure, actually, especially people in the relationship. So, wamono we propose leo. When are you getting married? When are you having babies? When is the wedding day? So it gives a lot of pressure. And for real, introverts are really not into such kind of proposal. So, uliza. Na pia, unajuta kwa first kusema yes. Everyone is there looking at you, expecting a yes.
I don't know. Personally, I don't like to shame people. And I've always said that if my man proposes to me and I just had to say no, I'd say yes.
Yeah.
But if you propose, first of all, what are we doing in a club? So this is an imaginary situation that would never happen. Count me out. I'm not even imagining anything. Period.
That deal.
It will never happen. It will absolutely never happen. I don't know. To each their own. Of course, congratulations. But for me, the foundation of things just need to be intimate. Like, you're there, you've got shots for everybody.
I've given you a practical example. Nana, I think 10 years, even more than 10 years down the line, they're still solid. Na imagine by the way King Kaka hata kunywangi akienda ni alikuwa ameenda kuperform.
That's different. That was different. That's different. As a performer, fine. As an attendee of the club, you don't even own the place. Come on, listen.
Yeah.
For people who are owning things, it's owning nothing. No medals, nothing. We have a runner from Somalia.
This one I love.
Who went as the representative for the universities of Somalia to run.
Oh my God.
And I don't know, can you guys see it? Because explaining it just sounds ridiculous.
Ebona, the thing is, walishindwa. You'd expect us to say they won medals, but no, it was the exact opposite. Exact opposite. Imagine, you see how you're being told, onto your marks, get set. Anashanga sasa hata onto your marks ni side gani?
Anyway, the Somali government sent an athlete to represent the nation. The only problem with this sprinter, and if for those of you who can't see, I'm putting this in air quotes, is she had no experience whatsoever. She managed to finish the race in double the time the first person who ran. She did it in double the time the first person won. Even by the time the race was ending, I don't think, this is the first footage I've seen of her finishing.
God. And she's really tired.
She's just happy to participate. I mean, she's just happy to be there. But this was the reason why Somalia has been called out for nepotism, because her aunt felt like, you know what, we're just going to put people out there. Of course, we had feedback, people online talking about it. They had their own personal opinions. But it's just outright wrong. Yeah, people athleticism is about the best of the best. So when you negate it to family, you know, like you can do that with government
especially
jobs.
For athletics,
yeah,
honestly,
you can do that with government jobs.
Yeah?
I mean, we see it happen all the time.
Even without jobs, no.
Do it, and it's not like we can stop you.
Really?
But this one is visibly
But
wrong.
of course, they'll face the consequences.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. And the chairwoman will be actually suspended because of the same. As
she should. I think athleticism should be held in very high regard.
Yes.
It's something that takes away, you know, socializing time. You have to sacrifice a lot of personal time, a lot of things, your body, to make yourself one of the best athletes.
And remember, the WhatsApp line is 0759-434389. Let us know what you think about our stories. Contribute pale mtuambie. What was 001? Are you still proposing? Are we coming to the wedding as well? Yes. But on to the next. I know you've seen earlier in the week, Cardi B trending. And she was performing at a concert, and actually someone just threw liquor on her.
As she should. As she should. First of all, if you listen to Cardi B music, you know she throws hands. So be prepared to catch hands.
So now, when she throws hands, you throw liquor?
No. Like when you throw the drink, expect to catch hands. She's going to throw hands.
And she threw a microphone.
Yeah, what happened was at her concert in Las Vegas, she asked people to throw water on her because it was a bit too hot.
Oh, so she's the one who asked?
Yes. But when she was done, she moved to another segment of the crowd. Like, you cannot carry a song from Monday and respond on Friday. You understand? So when she moved to the other side of the stage, this lady poured her drink on her. And I understand her reaction, because it could be anything, especially on that side of the world.
Yeah.
Artists have been attacked, comedians have been rushed on stage. So is her reaction warranted? Maybe she could have reacted very differently, but I think it's instinctive.
Yeah.
You know, when something is
just to protect
it's
yourself.
self-preservation. For me personally, I don't get the outrage, because you all sing all the violent parts of her song, but you don't, when it's real time, it's like, oh my God,
no, you
didn't need to react
her
like that.
Outfit, her makeup, her everything.
Exactly.
Honestly,
you're reading the vibes.
Something that was funny enough about this story is the same microphone that was thrown to this fan was auctioned for over 17 million.
Yes, 17 million kind of shillings.
Real.
Yes. So you just know.
So you'll be the microphone in your house. Aki ya Mungu indo ile kadibia lirushe yule mse. Alafu.
Imagine.
So you wrap with it,
but I don't think that will work, because the production company must come back for its property. I don't know. Let us know what you think. Hit us up on our socials. That is at KTN Home, #eCurve. We'll be taking a short break, but we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
cleans like no other. It lathers more and lasts long. Ushindi, a long-lasting bar that removes all stains easily.
Ni nini muhimu kwenu mnaponunua body lotion?
Smoothness, scent, glow.
Nunua Nice and Lovely body lotion. Transform dry skin kuwa deeply nourished na smoothed. Na fragrance nayo. Wacha tu.
Now available in the 850 ml pack.
Chagua Kenya's #1 body lotion.
For you order anything unataka, and when you get it una celebrate because kukuchoma imefika, na wakati keki inafika ndio sherehe inaanza. Order Glovo will deliver in minutes.
How do you keep your toilets clean?
I use normal detergent and bleach for washing.
The detergent and bleach cleanless can leave behind yellowness, rust, and germs. Harpic's 10 times better cleaning compared to regular detergents and bleach, and kills 99.9% illness-causing germs in your toilet, including the COVID-19 virus.
KTN Home welcomes you to the ultimate entertainment extravaganza.
My hands, your waist, my heart.
We've got the hottest shows and the biggest stars.
Yeah, yeah. You're my provider. You're my provider. You are.
Get ready for a television experience like no other.
I'm a Yankee babe.
The perfect balance of excitement, suspense, only on KTN Home. Welcome home. We value your feedback and welcome your comments, queries, and complaints regarding our content. You can get in touch with us on SMS 22151, call 0719 012 450 or 0719 012 090, or email feedback@standardmedia.co.ke, or you can send us a letter on Post Office Box 30080-00100, Nairobi, or deliver it to our offices at Standard Group Center, Mombasa Road, Nairobi.
Nitasimama kwa neno lako.
Karibu sana. This is Sunday Best. We have the Praise Live team together with us today. God bless you. Today we are talking about marriage.
It's only the love of Christ that can help sustain a marriage.
Lillian Jairo with us on the Psalmist segment.
At Stima Sacco, we are a reflection of you. We are a stable, financially sound institution providing tailor-made services to add value to your life, time, and money. We are guided by your aspiration. We are designed to match your ambition. We are Stima Sacco, a true reflection of you.
Sherekea nasi upate nafasi ya kushinda zawadi kila wiki kuanzia 55-inch TV, fridge na pikipiki. Treat familia na ununue StarTimes decoder madukani kwetu na kwa wauzaji wetu nchi nzima. Lipia subscription yako upate nafasi ya kushinda zawadi kemkem kwenye draw za kila wiki. StarTimes, furahia maisha kidijitali.
Welcome back, dear viewers, and thank you for staying tuned. Remember, this is ECAV every single Thursday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. The WhatsApp line is 0759 434389. Tuambie, what do you think about our stories and about the show in general? Remember, we're now at the event segment. Stay tuned. It's time for ECAV events. Yes, and it was during the weekend, the 27th to the 31st of July, that we had the Diga Motor Show, courtesy of Standard Group and Diga Motors, sorry. And it was the biggest motoring event happening at the KICC. We featured it. Also, the Straight Up Show on KTN Home also went there on ground, featured it. I know you can see Claudia over there. It was an amazing event with amazing motor cars. Laura,
yes.
Are you saying this?
Absolutely.
Kulikuwa na Jeep. Kulikuwa na ingine mpaka, I think it was called Slay Queen. There was another Mazda over there called Slay Queen. Ilibamba Jo the best sana. I was watching Straight Up and the show was lit from this side. You can just take a look.
Diga Motor Show to Papa KICC, the biggest and the baddest motor show. We have all the brands you can think of: Mercedes-Benz, Volkswagen, there will be Suzuki, Toyota, Suzuki.
That's a good one. I don't know about you, but for me, it's a VW.
I have no clue what was happening there.
Really?
All I see is four wheels, near Toyota, Subaru, VX. It's the same thing to me.
Kai.
As long as I see train, I know it's a car.
On your VW, GTI. So, I love cars actually, and for me, it's always a German machine. And I can see even our CEO was present, and on enjoy a ride up on Doi Slay Queen. That key truck for Mazda. Yeah, that's a good one. I can see Isuzu was also featured. So Diga Motors are actually one of the trusted brands, actually the trusted brands in Nairobi and in Kenya, who sell their motor cars as well.
Yes.
So we are always in partnership. And I hear there's also an edition, the one for Kipchoge, that one. That's it. That's the Kipchoge edition, the red one. And it was also featured on this Diga Motor Show. You need to go to the next one. Imagine you'll end up loving cars.
I don't love cars because I don't understand cars. But all I know is whatever car I will have a driver. So I'll be backlisting that. It's going to be high, very big wheels. And Collins, my very, very trusted friends, Collins will be helping me pick out this specific car. We have a date, Kulo.
Oh, nice, nice.
But when you're done with, dealing with traffic, it's time to catch flights and head on over to Morocco. And the beautiful Gilda and Yusta, our producer, were at the Moroccan event. And they had all kinds, it was all color and glam. I love it, in their own sort of culture. So have a look and we'll discuss it.
The Moroccan embassy, and they invited us for an event, guys. When I tell you, people are looking good, they're looking stylish. It's the Moroccan food, the Moroccan dressing, the Moroccan music, the Moroccan atmosphere. There's tea traditionally made.
It is a traditional drink in Morocco. We drink it every day, anytime. You make according to your taste. If you want it strong, you put like a big full spoon. Me, I will put medium. Okay.
How long
does it take to fix all this beautiful embroidery and the beautiful pieces that I'm seeing here?
Well, these parts of the fabric we bought already made, but then we go to somebody who sews it. There are professionals all over Morocco, and they sew it by hand. Everything is made by hand, especially these little beads. They're sewn one by hand.
I love how Morocco is in Africa, but it has this Arabian feel.
It doesn't look like it's in Africa.
It
honestly.
doesn't, but I think it's a beautiful culture. Africa is a
That
melting
tells
pot of
about
culture.
The music. So clearly the music puts it in our zone. High feel good.
Right.
Yes.
Absolutely. There's things I love about being African is, the variety when it comes to culture. And one fun fact that the Moroccan ambassador mentioned was that ladies don't wear their dresses more than 3 times. So mama fua by there kikuja kwako anafua nguo anataka nakwambia is how that's been, because people in Morocco are bowling. Well, not necessarily for everyone. It's not a cultural thing. I mean, I guess with culture, when clothes were maybe lighter, easier to make, weren't as expensive, the economy wasn't what it is now, then you could wear it 3 times and then be done with
But
it.
if they're wearing what I've seen that lady wearing, with the beads and everything.
I mentioned that they have some Arabian culture. They flex, right?
And I hear that's the ambassador's daughter. No wonder.
It is.
No
She's
wonder.
the one who gave that statement.
No wonder.
And listen,
how she can afford?
No, I think it's a cultural thing. If you can do it, it would be lovely to see. And even you with the clothes you like besides a pair of jeans, when you have that wonderful dress that you've worn to one Rora show, if I see you after 2 Rora shows, honestly, I'll personally judge you. Like it's your dress for Rora shows, for weddings, for funerals, then you put a black scarf on top. Listen, retire it. Retire.
Oh my God. But I'd take Christine, actually. She's in TX, our producer, to Morocco because of the tea.
Yes.
She's quite a fan of a tea, and definitely I'd take her there.
Moroccan tea is actually very famous across the world. If you get the opportunity to try it, please do. And try out anything African. For me, anything African is worth a try, whether it's food, whether it's tea. And we have some of the best when it comes to agricultural produce.
And again, I think we're going also to feature a whole feature of the Moroccan feel and the embassy on What's Your Story. It is coming to you, so you better stay tuned. What's Your Story happens every Wednesday at 8 p.m, so you can catch it there as well.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Flexibility is something you need when you're going for your devices, whether it's a mobile phone, a laptop. And Samsung has managed to do this all with their latest release. Guys, if you have it like that,
it's affordable.
Make sure you get yourself one. Let's check it out.
Finally, we have brought it to the fore, the 5th generation of the Galaxy Z Fold and Z Flip. In addition to that, we topped it up with the Watch 6 launch. And again, in addition to that, we also brought in the brand new Tab S9 series, whereby there's the S9 and the S9 Plus and the S9 Ultra on the set. The heritage of Samsung is about creating and developing a product. For Fold and Flip, we are on our 5th generation. We are not starting. Neither are we trying to understand what works and what doesn't work. We have gone through the motion of that. So what we are doing now is we are imparting the product and the consumer together. We are not at the stage of the product, we are the stage whereby the consumer experiences are being put on the product. Usability.
Why you are all here today is because each and every one of you positively impacts the Samsung's business and the growth in East Africa market. And therefore, I feel obliged to let you in on all the efforts that we have made to grow our business and brand for the last couple of months.
Oh, that's a good. I, for one, have had a first-hand experience with the Z Fold 4, the previous one, especially on Art of Living show, and it has amazing photos. Amazing. Definitely, I'd go for the Fold anytime.
Yes. I love Samsung, and I love the idea that when I'm pissed off at someone, I can just, like
wow,
mosquito, like kill them, kill your haters. What are you talking? Nonsense. for me, that's just a fun aspect. And also, you know, you'd worry about it being foldable and then the crease showing up like every time you fold it. It actually doesn't have that. I personally don't own one, but I look forward to owning one. If I can decide between a car and a Samsung, definitely a Samsung. You can take pictures every day. You can only ride in a car for so long. But yes, I definitely go for a Samsung. Sorry? Oh, I'd absolutely go. Between Digger Motors and the Samsung launch, I'd go for a Samsung launch.
Okay, Digger.
Because picture, ladies, a picture is forever. A car service, I don't even know what that is. Oil change, or what are those?
But for sure, I have amazing moments and memories.
Oh yes. Surakamon had the fold, the flip.
It's the fold.
It's the fold.
Yeah.
When you
naturally, that protect the screen.
Yeah.
Because all the time, even if you're training.
And they have this really cute feature when you're taking pictures with the back camera. You can see it from that little space.
So, and imagine that was that. Yeah. So now these ones, these new ones, I'm sure they are new features as well.
Absolutely. But of course, you guys are tuned in from home because why else would we be here? Alternatively, you guys should see how awkward it is. We're actually just talking to cameras. But we know there are people behind the cameras. I believe so. And we have Aliyah who says, hey ladies, you look amazing. Always happy to watch the show. We are happy to be here for you. Thank you so much, Aliyah.
Much
and an anonymous one here, it's I like the show every day, any day. We wish, but we only have Thursday. Thank you so much. Who's the guest today? Remind them, please.
Esther Musila is in the building.
And guess what? She'll tell us how to pronounce her husband's first name. I have been struggling. I have been struggling.
Guardian angel.
I need to know. I need to know.
Let's know. And I know you guys are not seeing Gilda over here. She's not feeling well. Quick recovery to you. But thanks for sending your mom over. Mwah, much love.
If she's nice, then we go straight to the source. We take no survivors.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
We're taking a short break, but we'll be right back with Esther. Stick around. It's all about good times and good vibes.
Sherekea nasi upate nafasi ya kushinda zawadi kila wiki kuanzia 55 inch TVs, fridge na pikipiki. Treat familia na ununue StarTimes decoder madukani kwetu na kwa wauzaji wetu nchi nzima. Lipia subscription yako upate nafasi ya kushinda zawadi kemkem kwenye draw za kila wiki. StarTimes, furahia maisha kidijitali.
Angusha kwa troli kila wiki na Carrefour. Chica Cornflakes value pack at only $3.49, Sunlight assorted at $2.39, roasted chicken at $5.20, na fresh beef at only 419 shillings. Angusha kwa troli na Carrefour.
Imagine with 200 bob only, you can be your own landlord. Yes, everyone now has an opportunity to become a homeowner through Boma Yangu. Start saving any amount towards the 10% deposit required for unit allocation. Register through *832# or log in through www.bomayangu.go.ke and deposit 200 shillings as the registration fee and as the initiation deposit. Dial *832# and take advantage of this opportunity. Boma Yangu is a government affordable housing program.
This is the best serum I've ever used.
9 out of 10 agree Garnier Even and Matte Vitamin C Serum is the best they've used. Our highest concentration of derm actives.
Made my skin tone more even. Brightens up my skin with an instant glow.
Bye-bye, dark marks. Even and Matte Vitamin C Serum. 9 out of 10 agree it's the best serum they've used. By Garnier, naturally.
Angusha kwa troli kila wiki na Carrefour. Chica Cornflakes value pack at only $3.49, Sunlight assorted at $2.39, roasted chicken at $5.20, na fresh beef at only 419 shillings. Angusha kwa troli na Carrefour.
Ethan! Mommy! Mommy! Ethan!
From the depths of heartache to the heights of happiness, lives intertwine in ways you never imagined.
That's how I look at it, being the mother of high-miss children.
secrets are revealed, alliances are tested,
It was your husband who killed my daughter!
Mommy! Mommy!
and true love faces its biggest challenges.
You know what? This is your fault. I warned you.
Love, betrayal, and endless suspense thrive in the world of soap operas at KTN Home. Tune in.
I saw the killer bride.
You mean the ghost?
It's a fact. The real estate sector has opportunities across board. It's one sector that is very rewarding. Here on the Property Show, every Sunday, we continue sharing upcoming neighborhoods, emerging trends, expert insights, and all the information you need to make informed decisions when getting onto the property ladder. Only on the Property Show. As always, there is something for everyone.
Welcome back to eCurve, and as usual, we only bring you the finest. And today, I mean it in all manners of the sense. The sense of the manners. What I mean it like that, because I definitely aspire to look like this when I start hitting the gym. I will disrespect everyone. Everyone, be sure about that. A lot may change. Now, I'll change 10 times worse. But we have Gilda's mom
in the building. Esther Musila Karibu.
Mrs. Esther Musila in the building.
Mrs. Musila Omwaka.
Omwaka.
My bad. Thank you so much for giving us your time.
Thank you for coming.
I'm honored on a short notice.
Yes.
But you guys,
as you can see, as you can see, she's straight from the gym. Listen, fitness is a journey. It's not a destination. And I don't know where else she's going, but she's filled our seat very nicely. I must say myself. So,
but it's true. I can confirm. Laura, I can confirm.
Then I'm warning up at home, so I'll give you visuals mentally. I'm here to paint a picture. Okay? Wherever you are. You're missing out. You should be here, but you're not. Thank you so much for coming through.
I'm honored.
I need to know, before we proceed anywhere, how do I pronounce your husband's first name?
Odifaksad.
It's from where?
Odi, like, you spell it like Audi, but then you pronounce it Odi. Odifaksad. But I guess guys who went to school with him call him Faksad.
Because me for sure that Audi.
Odifaksad. It's a nice name.
Peter
Odifaksad Peter Omwaka.
I will not try to repeat it, but I know now. I know better. Now when I hear people say it wrong, I'll be like, unasema, but I won't correct
You can call him Faxi.
Faxi. Perfect. I like that.
Oh, hiyo ni wewe peke yako unamuita mapesi. No, be specific.
Naweza kupatia permission.
Laura misuse. But welcome.
Faxi. Oh God, wherever you tune in, we are taking care of your wifey. We are definitely taking care of wifey.
But it's been an amazing journey, especially your marriage and everything. But before even Faxi, there was you.
Yes.
Let's start from you. Career. Wewe ulikuwa mtu pale kwanza ni wa bank.
Hey, I started, I keep telling people.
Yes.
You Gen Zs, okay. You're not Gen Zs, but...
we are millennials.
You're millennials? Okay. I started working at the age of 19.
Oh my God.
I remember. No, 18. 19. 18. 18 actually. Because when I finished college, my mom told me, you are looking for a job immediately. So she even organized a job for me, where I think I was earning 3,000. 3,000 was a lot of money.
At that time,
But the beauty of it is that I was living at home. So my dad used to drop us, my mom and I, to work. So my mom told me, the only thing you'll buy in this house is bread and milk per month.
Per month means like ya sustain the whole month. Ama mara moja tu kwa mwezi.
Mara tu kwa mwezi, ujue sasa maziwa na mkate is on me. So I was in Nakuru because I was born in Nakuru. So for 6 months, I was working for an agricultural farm. Then I thought, apana, I need. During our times, we had this thing called a telephone directory.
Okay. We remember it.
Yes, you remember it.
Yes. Pages, yeah.
So for me, what I did, I went to the directory, and you know the companies that are bolded.
Yes.
You know those ones are big. So I went applying for jobs. So one time I was called and I was told, "How did you find out about this job?" I said, "Me, I just applied." So I applied. I was called for an interview to State House.
Wow.
The house was next to State House, and I'm
Are
thinking,
you serious?
So I asked my friend to go with me. We went, I was interviewed, and I was told, "When do you start?" I'm like, "Tomorrow."
I'm free.
Hatutaki
notice.
Sitaki notice.
Nataka utacommit kwa Nakuru. Umefanya hizi logistics. Ama bado.
So I did. I joined the company, and since I was in college in Nairobi, Nairobi wasn't that new to me because I went to Kianda, so it wasn't that new to me.
A group of schools,
you know. So I stayed with a friend of mine who I was with in Kianda for about a month, looking for a place. Then life started, and then in that time, that is when I met Gilda's dad, Gilda's father. Then we started the family, had my 3 children, and then I got tired of that job. So in 6 months again I moved. I went to the bank. But a funny story which I've only said it once. You know the banks those days when they employ you, they ask you to do a pregnancy test.
Why?
I don't know.
I hope they don't do that now.
I'm not sure if they do that. But at that point, I was actually pregnant with my firstborn.
Oh.
My mother gave me her urine.
Do you know? Oh, you knew about it.
I knew about it. But now,
big up to mothers out there.
I needed to go to the interview. So I traveled with my mother's urine from Nakuru to Nairobi.
God.
Mom, you see what other mothers are doing for their children? Can you see? I'm watching you.
Yeah, so she gave me her urine, went, did the test. I was employed. I was there for about 6 years. Then my first 2 were very young at the time. So I decided to leave work. My boss actually kept my resignation letter for 1 month because she was asking me at 26, why are you resigning from the bank? And I'm like, I need to take care of my children. So anyway, I left, stayed home for 4 years. And then I thought, I love to have my own money. This thing of kuomba-omba, I was not working for me.
Was that your decision to now take that break?
We decided to take together, so that I concentrate on the kids. And because they were young, and me, I have a phobia of actually being driven. So I used to imagine my kids being driven to school by somebody else. It would eat me.
For real?
You know? So I stayed home for 4 years. And then when my youngest now went to school, I decided there was nothing else to do. Let me find a job.
Oh, wow.
So I applied. I saw a job opening at the UN, which was for 3 months. It was a maternity replacement. So I applied, and I knew I was going to be there for 3 months. So me, I worked my way.
You know how hard it is for people to get to apply for UN jobs and get called.
Yes.
How lucky were you?
I think I've just been lucky.
And what are the odds? It was a maternity.
Exactly.
It was a maternity replacement. And then after the 3 months, the lady decided she wasn't coming back. So I got the job.
God's child.
And 22, and this year, this month, I had a guardian angel.
Oh.
I think I'm just I think I've just been lucky when it comes to my life. I think I think I'm God has blessed me.
Definitely.
So actually this month on the 7th I celebrate my 22 years of service with the UN.
Oh wow.
Oh, you're still there currently?
Yes, I'm still there.
Great.
Yes. But I'm planning to retire soon. In the next 5-6 years.
Kaka, na venye unakaa miang kaka hapo kidogo.
Nataka nikule pesa yangu kama bado niko na
uko na nguvu. You travel, but there's something that sticks out to me when I see your posts, especially on social media, and it's the bond that you have with Gilda, the mom-daughter bond. You maybe talk about it because it's very rare.
First of all, before you get into that, did you set her up? Because you know people would just call her Hilda.
No.
Oh,
people
no,
just,
Gilda.
Just
Hilda.
don't understand her name is Gilda.
No.
So people just call her Hilda.
Yes, I know. And some people actually call her Gilda. Because that's how it's supposed to be pronounced.
It's supposed to be Gilda.
Gilda, yes.
Where did you get that name from?
I think from when I knew I was expecting a daughter. Actually, did I know I was expecting a daughter? I think so. I went, you know, you look into this nice name.
Yeah.
And since my children are all G's, I picked out that one.
Nice.
But her other name is Maua.
Oh, she's a flower. She's a very sweet flower, by the way.
She's Maua.
Gilda.
Maua, tunakuona.
She's actually Gilda Maua Mbeke Naibe. Maua is from her dad's side. Mbeke is from my mom's side. Yeah. So she's in Kamba. It's actually she's a flower seed flower. Mbeke.
And the other one, wengine hata wasikiki juu Gilda sasa ndio ako prominent everywhere.
No, the first one is a grown man. So he's and then Glenn, who's the last born, is him kidogo. He was here over the weekend to visit because he works in Mombasa.
I love that.
Yeah.
You've not been, you've not shied away from the controversy and the conversation, but you've managed to take it head on. And have you ever had people just talking about you until they just keep quiet and they're like, but it's not phasing her. She's actually taking everything and responding and actually giving us, a little bit of insight into your life.
Yeah.
How did you manage to, because you hadn't been in the limelight before.
No.
So I'm sure all of this came like a bit of a shock because it propelled your kids into it as well, your personal relationships.
Yeah.
People popping up and like, I know her, we work together. We did this.
Yeah, actually, people in my office were actually shocked that because they knew me with another name, and then now they know me with this name, which I used on social media because my social media platforms were private.
Yeah.
So I only interacted with this group of people who knew me by Esther Musila, and then in the office they knew me as Esther Naibe. But now seeing this face, and this is the same person. So, and again, it was during COVID time. So because we were home for 3 years. So by the time I got back to the office, now this year, everybody now had settled.
Wow.
But it was very hard in the beginning for me because I was not used to being exposed to negativity, first of all. I remember, I think when my story and my husband's story and I came out, we sat in the house and I wondered, who have I murdered? Because I was trending on Twitter, Ruto Esther.
That's the thing we've been talking about, cyberbullying.
And I kept asking, what have I done? Is this because of my age?
Yes.
And for the first time, I realized actually being old is like you're suffering from a disease.
Yes.
And I've always embraced old age, especially when I look at my parents and I look at older people. I want to age gracefully.
Exactly.
But there's a generation of people who think being old is I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it.
I know you guys are on the edge of your seats waiting to hear what's next. But we were getting into ECAV games. But make sure to catch the rest of the interview during the ECAV exclusive. I'll read a comment while Zaytoon gets ready to place her. So the game is, we have 3 items here. No, they were not for snacks while we are doing the interviews. To place it just in front of where you think it's supposed to be placed. While I read a few comments that were directed at Esther. Go ahead and start placing them, Zaytoon.
Okay.
Esther, they said, good to see you. You're glowing.
Asante.
They didn't leave a name, but I know they're excited. Hey, KTN ECAV, like nataka kujua Esther Musila akona miaka ngapi juu huwa naona bado ako mrembo. Alafu, how is life with Faxi? Okay,
I told you she'll miss you. I told you, So there are those questions that you need to answer.
I am 53. I turned 53 in May.
Hey,
And,
don't look like it.
No, I keep fit. I keep saying you come first. So I take care of myself.
Okay.
So it's not that I was just born like this, but I think I also have good genes.
You have.
Yes.
This is Gilda. Stop it. Come on
I
now.
think I have good genes, but
Yeah.
I personally take care of my body, soul, and everything around me.
It's
And everything
all
that I
full
consume.
circle.
Inner peace.
Guys, we've come to the end of ECAB, but make sure to catch ECAB exclusive on YouTube. This will be after the show, and those
Yeah.
questions that we did not manage to ask.
But the
what are the results for the
Yes.
game? Let me let you know who won, obviously.
Please do.
Me?
Well,
So the
someone is
first
going to be
line,
eating crow.
let me tell you, this is zaituns,
Yes.
waru, hapa ni potato. And
This
then
is
I
potato.
placed my tomato there, and then I placed my carrots there. Am
I
I
love
right?
how she said it with confidence. No, it is a tomato. This one is a carrot. Whose carrot is this?
Yours.
Go, Esther. And
It's
a
yours.
potato, zaitun wins. So apparently I got nothing. I feel like this game was rigged. People at home, please fight for
But
me.
yeah.
Waambie wafungwe server. I can't take it.
Guys, as we wind up the show, I also want to big up someone very special, Juliet Wewa. Hey, my DM, my nanny, Ameniambia, she's tuned in. Thank you for tuning in, guys. And remember, we are doing an exclusive still with Esther Musila. You'll catch it on our YouTube and also catch the repeat tomorrow, Friday, 12 noon. KTN Home is a place to be. See you guys. My name is Zaitun Ali.